Welcome to the CISO Daily Update.
Illinois County leaked over 470,000 critical voter documents. A major data leak from St. Clair County, Illinois, exposed over 470,000 critical voter documents. Researchers discovered an unsecured Amazon S3 bucket owned by the county clerk's office containing sensitive information used for voter registration verification. Leaked data included names, addresses, birth dates, ID numbers, and signatures, potentially enabling voter fraud, identity theft, and targeted disinformation campaigns. While the exposed instance has since been secured, it remained accessible for months. Microsoft Sway abused in massive QR code phishing campaign. A large-scale phishing campaign exploited Microsoft Sway, a cloud-based tool for online presentations. The campaign's aim was to steal Microsoft 365 credentials using malicious landing pages. Detected by Netscope Threat Labs in July 2024, this campaign saw a staggering 2,000-fold increase in activity through targeting users in Asia and North America within the technology, manufacturing, and finance sectors. The phishing emails directed victims to Sway-hosted pages with QR codes, encouraging them to scan the codes with mobile devices, which often have weaker security. Attackers used various tactics to evade detection and effectively harvest login credentials and multi-factor authentication codes. Chinese government hackers targeted U.S. internet providers with zero-day exploit, researchers say. Chinese state-backed hackers known as Volt Typhoon exploited a zero-day vulnerability in Versa Networks software to infiltrate U.S. internet service providers. Black Lotus Labs researchers uncovered the attack, which targeted Versa Director, a network management tool used by ISPs and managed service providers. The hackers aimed to steal credentials and pivot into connected networks, raising concerns about potential disruptions to U.S. military responses in future conflicts. Versa has since patched the flaw, but the incident highlights the ongoing threat to telecommunications and IT providers from state-sponsored cyber attacks. This discovery adds to growing evidence of China's strategic cyber operations against U.S. critical infrastructure. Cybercriminals tap Greasy Opal to create 750 million fake Microsoft accounts. Cybercriminals are leveraging a sophisticated tool called Greasy Opal to create 750 million fake Microsoft accounts, enabling large-scale bot attacks that particularly target CAPTCHA systems. The Vietnam-based group Storm 1152 used Greasy Opal to bypass security measures and generate these fake accounts. Despite Microsoft's digital crimes unit seizing control of Storm 1152's domains, the threat persists as tools like Greasy Opal lower the barrier to entry for cybercriminals. Identity of notorious hacker USDoD revealed. The notorious hacker known as USDoD has been identified as Luan BG, a 33-year-old man from Minas Gerais, Brazil, according to CrowdStrike and other investigators. USD, also known as Equation Corp, has targeted numerous organizations, including the FBI's InfraGard, Airbus, and TransUnion. Despite some of his claims being exaggerated, the hacker leaked substantial amounts of sensitive data. Brazilian publication Tecmundo first reported the news, revealing that Luan did a poor job of hiding his identity, which led to his unmasking. Luan has acknowledged the doxing and expressed a willingness to cooperate with Brazilian authorities, though Brazil's non-extradition policy for its citizens may prevent him from facing charges in the U.S. Microsoft fixes ASCII smuggling flaw that enabled data theft from Microsoft 365 Copilot. Microsoft patched a vulnerability in Microsoft 365 Copilot that allowed attackers to use ASCII smuggling to exfiltrate sensitive data. The flaw involved embedding invisible data within clickable links that could lead to data theft when interacted with. The attack involved prompt injection, data exfiltration via ASCII smuggling, and targeted valuable information like MFA codes. Microsoft addressed the issue following its responsible disclosure in January 2024. Code execution vulnerability found in WPML plugin installed on 1 million WordPress sites. A critical vulnerability in the WPML plugin for WordPress, CVE 2024-6386, with a CVSS score of 9.9, was discovered, potentially exposing over 1 million websites to remote code execution. The vulnerability stems from improper sanitization of input in Twig templates and can be exploited by attackers with contributor-level permissions, leading to complete site compromise. Although the vulnerability was patched in WPML version 4.6.13, released on August 20, 2024, users are urged to update immediately as proof-of-concept code is publicly available. Apache vulnerability let attackers steal sensitive data from Unix systems. A vulnerability identified as CVE 2349582 in the Apache Portable Runtime Library could expose sensitive application data on Unix-based systems due to lax permissions on shared memory segments. This flaw allows unauthorized local users to access sensitive information, impacting APR versions 0.9.0 to 1.7.4 on Unix platforms. Systems with APR configured with APR YPM et get1 are not affected, nor are non-Unix platforms. To mitigate this issue, users and administrators should upgrade to APR version 1.7.5, which corrects the permissions problem and secures the shared memory segments against unauthorized access. When convenience costs, CISOs struggle with SaaS security oversight. CISOs face significant challenges in overseeing SaaS security, as business units often deploy these applications independently, bypassing security teams and leaving a critical oversight gap. A survey by AppOmni revealed that in half of organizations, securing SaaS falls entirely on business owners, while only 15% entrust this responsibility to cybersecurity teams. This decentralized approach leads to a lack of visibility, with many companies unaware of the full extent of their SaaS deployments. The ease of SaaS adoption, coupled with over-reliance on providers' security, exacerbates risks, making it essential for organizations to elevate SaaS security to a top priority, ensuring CISO and security team involvement from the outset. Lateral movement, clearest sign of unfolding ransomware attack. Lateral movement was identified as the clearest sign of an unfolding ransomware attack, with 44% of such incidents being detected at this stage, according to research by Barracuda Networks. The study analyzed 200 ransomware incidents from August 2023 to July 2024 and also found that 25% of attacks were spotted when attackers began modifying files, and 14% were identified by abnormal behavior detection. The research highlights the prevalence of ransomware as a service models, with groups like Lockbit and Alf Black Cat being the most common.
Thanks for listening. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter at CISOheadlines.com. Until next time, stay curious.